the show. This is you, Flash, here on U24. How is your Friday so far? Do you have any plans, huh? Where are you going? You know, because we've started the weekend. But anyways, welcome to the show once again. My beautiful sexy name's Holly Kim, here to give you what has been happening on your favorite celebrities, the hot new jams, and some birthday celebrations. So if you were born today, or you have a friend who was born today, keep it locked here on your Flash, because anytime soon, the birthday shoutouts are about to get right on your screen. Don't forget in some fashion segments. So today I've tried to focus on the busty girls. I'm talking about the oversized girlies. So a lot more is still coming your way. Let me first go for a short music cover. When I do come back, we're going to deep dive. What is happening on your favorite celebrities? Well, welcome back. This is You Flash with your favorite and neighbor host Holly Kim, right here to give you what has been trending. So, starting off with what has been trending, Bruno K is all over the streets. So when I talk about all over the streets, I'm talking about the social media platform. So on the Easter Monday, everybody knew that Crystal Pan and Bruno K held a concert that was called Chimpanya Festival, which was at Bulova. So everything like went well, you know, it was full to the capacity, you know, they got whatever they invested in, they got their profits. Then after the festival, a lot of critics, the bloggers, the YouTubers came out. You know, there are some guys nowadays who are not TV presenters, but they said that they are on kind of channels. So every after event they come out and they start to critique stuff, you know. So some critics, the YouTubers, this is what Bruno K said. There are some group of people, the YouTubers, the critics on TikTok who came out and started belittling him. That Mbona he never like put in much work. Mbona the concert it was only like held by only Crystal Panda, which wasn't like he feels like you were just belittling him. And what you're trying to do, you just want to separate him with Crystal Panda. But from some sources of Tamale Mirundi and the name was gone. Then it was gone. So these guys were sitting and chit-chatting, and they said that Kasuku. So Tamara Murudi and Kasuku were chit-chatting about the Chimpanya concert. They said that during the concert, the MC, there is a way he was praising Crystal Panda during the event. Chibibidi Crystal Panda, Chibibidi Crystal Panda, and Bruno K. He had never felt good with that. So they saw Bruno K getting some person, like maybe like a friend, Namugamba, please, can you go and tell the MC he should try to balance the board? Because, you know, he's just trying to praise Crystal Panda. And mind you, this concert, it was built on two people. That is Crystal Panda and Bruno K. And that is what the guy went and Nagamba MC, and that's when the MC started to balance the board. But then after that concert, people were like, Bruno K never did like anything, stuff like that. Even comes to the money, to the securing the venue of the event, it was Crystal Panda. Katkwegamba, all in all, you guys, Bruno K came out as like, you guys, you just want to create something, you just want to separate him from Crystal Panda, which is not a good thing. And he was like, man, even if you talk ABCD up to Z, they're going to stay like this. And a lot of projects are coming your way, like it or not. Let's get to watch while Bruno K is selling something about.
Today I'm here to thank you guys who came for Champagne Festival. Team Champagne Mwebarimwena, thank you for coming and supporting. Ebyagenda obubi mutusonyiwe. Next time will be better. But all our fans, Champagne fans, thank you. Now, to some Ugandan bloggers and YouTubers and media people, you people have followed Champagne for a very long time. Live yatandika tebajja gikola tejja kumalako myezi ebiri giyiseewo, tukoze charity, tuyambiddeko abantu, bwe tukola ebintu ebirungi temubyogerako. Show ya Champagne etuuse tejja kukola ejja basala ejja kukola ki emaze okukola kati munoonyezaayo something to try and confuse us. You're discrediting one of us, you're discrediting me, which is okay. I don't need you people to give me approval, bloggers and media people, YouTubers. I don't need your approval. effort yange mu Champagne Festival muganda wange Panda yagimanyi era agitegeera era bw'ogimubuuza agitegeera ne bafaani ba Champagne okitegeera. You may think that I didn't contribute anything or you don't need to give me credit for Champagne Festival, you bloggers, which is okay, but the fans know that we have both fought and worked so hard to make sure that Champagne Festival works. Because the festival had both our names. Singa chatusala singira kati musinga kuvumanzi. Naye kati chikoze muno nyengeri gye mun discrediting ambalaba. These are the things Dan Flavor was talking about. Industry mafias. For a very long time, when something good happens, muje muchagendereze wawe chintu echibi, especially about me. There are so many bloggers going to jump about it. Even other musicians. Let it be an achievement. So you people are trying so hard to make me feel bad. But that's not going to happen. I was raised different. My brother knows my effort and he keeps appreciating it. Because he knows I have a very big hand in the festival and in Champagne Live. And he has a very, very big hand too. It's effort that takes two people like this. So bloggers, don't try to discredit any of us. Because you're going to discredit us. I am past that level. One thing in Bamanyi. Bamanyi nti mwagala gezaako ku making a feeling abubi now. I've been here where you like mwaliwa when we are starting to announce the show. How many of you announced the show? How many of you announced the show? You didn't. It's our Champagne family. Abantu baffe betubeera nabo ku live ne bafaani baffe abatupostingirako show eno era be bamu beebazze era be baagula tickets. So
flipping some bottles, enjoying myself. Yeah. That's the truth. I've been flipping the bottles, enjoying myself.
Well, today I'm here to thank you guys who came for.
Now you've got to listen whatever Bruno K had to talk about that. I feel like that wasn't good at all because in a certain way, is it financially or emotional support? He was there and we don't know what contribution did Crystal Panda bring or Bruno K. So remember, before Champagne Festival, this started as TikTok Live. It used to happen during the night or some kaga tan or stuff like that. And they used to host, it started as a joke. They started to host big Uganda celebrities. We saw Bebe Cool, we saw King Saha, Alex Mohanji. And at a certain moment, when I was watching that live, I saw General Muhoozi. So we don't know whether he was the real General Muhoozi or Kakagama, just get to know. By the time they staged this Champagne Festival, they've already made that strong fan base and a lot of people came through. But anyways, kudos and congratulations to Crystal Panda and Bruno K because, I mean, it was a massive one, yes. From a joking way to a big concert. It was a massive, but anyway, before any further ado, let's first have some tune coming in from Crystal Panda. Crystal Panda and Winnie Noir. That song, I feel like it is only for lovers. Yeah, if you are single, please don't jump on it. But anyways, this is your Flash, and Holy Kim is right on your television. So, in the trading gossip, Dr. Jose Chameleon, the East African giant, the East African giant. If you're a boy African, East Africa. I feel like Dr. Jose Chameleon is still holding that. So remember, he came back right away from the States when he had gone for some health, procedures in the United States of America. And he spent there like 5 months. So when he came back, as you remember, he was welcomed, a strong fan base of Dr. Jose Chameleon. After the following day, he held a Thanksgiving, to the Catholic Cathedral. But then after days later, he flew into Kenya for health checkups to get to know, what's happening, am I in a good state, if you never need to get some medications. So on his arrival to Kenya, he was being interviewed, and in this interview, I was so surprised to hear Dr. Jose Chameleon that he is no longer going to take something called beer and cigarettes. Dr. Jose Chameleon, beer and cigarettes or alcohol, they are no longer like together. They can never be in one place. Doctor, I think but anyways, I feel like this is a good journey. And he also said like God has given him like very many chances, you know. So he feels like that life era where he was using a lot of drugs, alcohol, cigarettes. That is another episode, and he feels like it is a gone one. And this time around, since he traveled to the States and God gave him a second chance, to still live on the earth, he feels like, quitting that could be a better option, and also thanking God for that, chance, for giving him like another life, another chance on the earth. But anyways, I won't say much about that. Hear it from Dr. Jose Chameleon.
I've been a smoker all my life, but for the sake and the goodness of myself and my health, I put on that aside. I don't smoke anymore. I don't drink anymore. Oh, wow. That's it.
Does it mean now you are looking for, you got a chance to see a reborn Chameleon now?
Yeah. This is the second round, my brother. But God has given me episodes. That has been the first round in the past. Now we're starting the second round. And you must remember, I'm just 3 years away to 50, bro. So I have to slow down.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, tell me.
On Thursday, you had a Thanksgiving service.
Yeah.
What inspired that? Like you had to decide now, let me do a Thanksgiving.
Yeah, people must know that I'm a God-fearing person. I'm a believer. I put God ahead of everything. And before the doctors did their job, God did his own. God was the first healer. Before the doctors practiced their practices. So I've been praying to God that I be a better person every other day. Yeah. And this time around, I came to thank God.
Well, I mean, you've got to listen to what Dr. Jose Chameleon would say about that. And actually, this time around when he's coming back, I swear upon the living God, I have to be like one of amongst that group that will be picking him like from the airport. I have to be there. But anyways, don't forget, if you'd love to grab on something that is delicious and spicy on a fair price, that is Pizza Oregon. Get your pizza from Pizza Oregon. You can get them from 0708 798 854. 0708 798 854. It's Pizza Oregon. Continuing to what has been trending, Pretty Nicole and Honorable Barham. Things ain't good. Things ain't good. These guys are in a verbal argument. They're in a verbal. It started 4 months ago. Actually, in the start of this year, that is 2025, like around January, we saw Pretty Nicole, meeting up Honorable Balaam, and these guys had a nice meeting. So after they had some news that anytime soon, Pretty Nicole is going to be flying out to Canada, and also Honorable Balaam himself, he said that he's going to pay for Nicole's tuition fees or school fees, whatever scholastic that she may need. He's going to be there to facilitate anything that Nicole will want. You understand? So you were like, okay, things, we thought that things were going on well. So if you days back, like 2 days, we had we had some scoop, some sources telling us that Nicole finally came out and said things that Honorable Balaam that said aren't like for real. Things aren't like for real. He was just maybe using that like for propaganda and getting publicity. Because even right about now, Nicole hasn't started the university. She is not school. And the things about like her traveling to Canada, like she hasn't like, even gone to the embassy. None of whatever that she was being promised to has been acted on. So Honorable Balaam, he never felt nice about that. So he came out and he was like, Pretty Nicole, please don't say things you don't have evidence on. For the Canada staff, for Canada staff, you know that we went with you, and after processing A, B, C, D, well, you were denied a Canadian visa. For those who know how the process things are. So get to know, those who didn't know, that Pretty Nicole, when she went to get a visa to travel to Canada, she was being denied. And when it comes to the school, to joining university, Honorable Bellam said that he has been waiting for the bank slip for the tuition fees from Chamberlain University, because when they are having when they are talking, they are, discussing maybe she'll go to Chamberlain University. But even up to now, he doesn't know the tuition. He hasn't received the bank slip. After that agreement, like sitting down, taking the cup of tea, eating the eat, things just ended there. So it seems like from Balamu's take, things are like, I think after that sitting, Nicole just sat down and never cared, about, pursuing on somebody. Because what I know, when somebody like promises you something, or boy no move or ABCD, what next, blah, blah, blah. That is what Mr. Honorable Balam is telling us. From Nicole, so we don't know who is lying, who is telling the truth. But anyways, for that case, for this story, I feel like I'd shell out to Honorable Nachi, because I feel like for her and Fresh Kid, for their things have been going on well, like even smoothly, because Fresh Kid, going to Kampala Parent with the help of Honorable Nachiwala. Now she is on an international school, that is Hana International. So Honorable Nachiwala behind him. Then even he traveled to to South Africa. I feel like, but for this case, I don't know. Who is lying, who's telling the truth? If Pretty Nicole, you never cared about the stuff they promised you, just went back and just sat in yourself, it's your own fault. If Honorable Balam is saying the truth, we don't know. But anyways, that's what have been happening here in Uganda. Allow me to fast friend for a short musical break. When you do come back, we're gonna deep dive to find out how are you doing nowadays. You're so quiet. We are just hungry for a new hit. Give us something. Stop being quiet. It was a hit, but give us something, But anyways, this is You Flash with Holly Kim right here on your screen. How are you doing? How's the show taking you? Are you in the vibe? But anyways, let's dive into the fashion segment. This time around, ladies and gentlemen, I've tried to focus on the oversized girlies, all the oversized baddies. People who are busty, all abantu abanamukoka weight, ngaye munene, kuchonge ngaye munene. So these are some of the tips that will help you to elevate on your personal style. You are big, or you are busty, but when somebody will see you after taking these tips, they're going to be like, oh my God, damn, Esther, what are you? But anyway, diving to the first tip that is always go for wrap silhouettes. What I'm talking about, for example, the wrap dresses, the wrap skirts. Remember, when you're wrapping like your waist, you're snatching your waist, you're going to snatch your waist. In snatching your waist, you're creating proportions of your body. You understand? Or going to that 8, go to that figure 8. You understand? So always go for wrap silhouettes. Go again of nipple wrap dresses, wrap skirts. You're going to look so amazing. So tip 2, go for fitted pieces. I don't know why. You go for pieces, baggy stuff. No, those should be for small girlies. Hello. Those should be for small girlies. But everyone, you're big, you're oversized, go for pieces which just sit on your body. Go for tops that, just sit on your body. The pants, because remember, right here, you're already having that weight. So you're trying to prevent that excess weight. Because everyone you put on that large skirt, but everyone you go for a dress that sits on you, you're going to be like this. Then tip 3, give us that midriff. Girls, especially with those with stomachs. You guys, you're fearing to put on the crop tops. Who said that people who are oversized, all busty girls shouldn't rock a crop top? Because remember, everyone you rock it, you're going to look so amazing. You're going to create that midriff. Like the way just look at me, I'm kind of ndia makati nako kawe itinia mutono. But anyways, I chigana to put on your crop top because life is too short. Get that crop top, rock it, put on the oversized, just like the way I'm doing, all flare pants. You're going to look so amazing. So the last step for today, snatch your waist with a belt. If you're having some outfits, try to spice them up with a belt. And remember, everyone you're going to snatch your waist with a belt, it is going to squeeze that waist. Honestly, chigezeko like 1 week or 2 weeks a month. Ogena okulaba yatankanga echiwato chigazi omusipu gena gochi kolachi which can example and also to spice up your outfit. Yeah, just get on the boats. Segama there are some belts who are well designed, which have the nice texture, the nice accessories, the good embroideries. People are gonna take on that dress of Nagamba. Wow, on your pants. People are going to be like, oh my God, you're looking so amazing. But in rocking that outfit, you're also reducing on your waist. You understand? Those have been the tips for the oversized girls. Let me hope you picked a leaf. You understand? At least I want to find you next time. You're elevated. Hello. But anyways, thank you for watching. Allow me to fast train for another song. When we do come back, we're going to pop into the international news. Short musical break. Chindakara coming in from Lydia Jasmine. Please, Lydia Jasmine, as Holly came, I'm requesting for another song, for another hit. Because Chindakara just made it for the couples, for the loved ones. Give us a song for the single ladies. Please, I beg, I'm on my knees. But anyways, this is You Flash with Holly Kimberly right here, the city diva. I mean, just look at the way I'm rocking. I'm giving the city vibes, hello. But anyways, to the international news, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Molly, Molly, the girl behind Shake It to the Max. Shake It to the Max. And remember that hit we saw Winnie Mami like jumping on it, trying to do a remix of the song. And really, it did like amazing on TikTok, Even we saw like some white guys, jumping on it. So it was doing so amazing. But the original song, it had the Molly, Shensia, and some other guys. But this time around, people on TikTok, people on social media platforms, after hearing that tune, they started to request Molly, please, beg, can we have Vibes Cutter on this song? Can we have Stefflon Don on the song? People were like, okay, fine. We thought maybe it's going to be like a joke, but let me tell you something. Things are serious. Out of the blue, we saw Stefflon Don, jumping on the song, and this is a deadly one. And Stefflon Don, when it comes, to vibing on the song with that voice of hers, it is a dead one. Then days after, we had the remix from Vibes Cartel. Oh my God. If you don't know Vibes Cartel, this is now a deadly Jamaican artist. When it comes, to remixes and collaboration, he always calls it. So, received some collaboration from Stefflon Don and Vibes Cutter, and I feel like, after making this song, like when they hit the studio, it's going to be one of the biggest tunes on the planet. But anyways, I won't talk much about that. Let's hear it when Stefflon Don and Vibes Cutter are jumping on these remixes.
If we break up, yeah, you know that it's a loss. Could I never upgrade even if your money paid? If we break up, yeah, you know that it's a loss. She ain't even fucking with me on her birthday. Pussy print out in a G-string, my body nice. Face pretty when we sit down on the body and I ride. You're not paralyzed, come make we fucking at the right. And go deep on your property, me, I'm monopolized.
Skin out the pussy for me fucking.
And if you hear this and then go on the back, go on the knees, they be shaking to the max. The DJ beats and I be bass to the max. Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max.
welcome back. Now you've got to watch the remixes, and I feel like to the Jamaican fan base, you're feeling the heat. You're just waiting for the song to be released. But anyways, I'm moving to the more international news. Let's get to South Africa. So in South Africa, you know PC and Uncle Waffles. Uncle Waffles, most guys know her like, people think this is a gentleman, this is a guy, but hello, Uncle Waffles, she's a DJ. She's just a girl, an amazing girl, like the way you're seeing Tanya. So she's one of the best and the most trending DJs in South Africa. So PC and Uncle Waffles, they are in a verbal war. First of all, with the PC, he was on a TikTok live. He came out, talking ill about Uncle Waffles, saying that in this industry, the South African industry, the Amapiano artists, they don't give them the platform, to raise, like up there. When an artist like makes a song, after some time when they are big, like they just get like to fame like for a small time, then after they get to a downfall. So he came out and he was like, there are some people who are here in the South African music industry who are just about exploiting others. He never mentioned the name, but just get to know Uncle Waffles felt like they are talking about her. So Peter said that there are some people who want to exploit others. For example, when they get their songs, for example, the original artist, when they get songs from the original artist, they just jump on it, they just do an amazing video, and after they just start seeing these guys like performing their songs on the big stadiums, on the big stages, in the club, stuff like that. But remember, these were the originalities of the song. But this other guys who just come and jump on it, but just get to know he was talking about Uncle Waffles, though he never wanted to be direct. So he was like, Uncle Waffles, just because remember Uncle Waffles, she's not an artist, Tayeba. So she's just a DJ. So Uncle Waffles, what she does, she just gets a song from these artists. She just does a remix, not even a remix, like just playing on it, stuff like that. Then after she makes a video, out of the blue, they start saying like Uncle Waffles, doing an amazing video for their songs, performing gig left, right, and center, doing tours all over the world. But mind you, not even caring about the original artist, of the song. Really, you understand? So PC just he wasn't, satisfied with this. He was so angry during this live video. But anyways, let's first watch when PC was talking ill about that.
You got all the shining essay, they're waiting for you when you come back. When you come back, literally when you come back, uzobuya wenze whatever. Last time you wanted me to join your dance challenge, I didn't want to, because I felt in an exploit. I really felt in an exploit. Because why? Why kumele kube kanjalo? I'm really tired. I'm really tired from these South African music pages. I'm really tired. Because they reflect as if they're pushing artists, and they're not pushing artists. They're actually pushing their own artists, and then they use your clout to get the numbers. I'm really tired. If there's no one who's going to talk about it, I'm the one who's going to talk about it. If it means my career must end, then let it be. Let it be. Let it be. But I'm not going to stay around for bullshit like this. Every time I always support you guys. Every time I always support you guys.
Well, PC is saying a lot of stuff, about some big people who he never mentioned. Get me clear. But just get to know Obugatowa say Uncle Waffles. So after a few hours, I received a call, from Uncle Waffles calling PC. But what I know, Uncle Waffles recorded this call without the consent of PC. So PC just got to know, he just thought maybe they're, chatting, having a conversation. And in this phone call, Uncle Waffles was questioning PC ABCD about what he had said during his live TikTok, you understand? But let me try to phrase it here in Uganda. The incident with what is happening in South Africa. Let me give an example of Itania and Joshua Baraka. So Joshua Baraka, I'm giving an example. Joshua Baraka came out and he was like, I'm having some hit songs. I write my songs and I can produce them. I can sing them out. So what Etania does, she just comes and gets my song and she makes an amazing video out of it without his consent. Then we start seeing Etania performing such big songs like on, for example, Black and Sun White, like big stages and in the club, stuff like that. So this is what annoyed PC. And from that moment, like a few hours later, Uncle Waffles got her call and started questioning PC ABCD. Let's get to watch this.
PC, I need you to listen. I just need you to listen because you've already spoken enough.
Listening.
You've already spoken enough. You understand what this seems like to everybody?
Yeah.
That we are the people who are going around and stop closing doors for people. How? When I've done nothing but be supportive of you.
Okay, so you guys feel like I'm talking about you and it's, or you feel like everyone is just directing this whole thing to you?
PC, if you're talking about people who are going international and being able to pay dancers and put all those things, who are you talking about? Who's that? Who is that? Who's everyone?
Bro,
Whoever's on the back line, feel free to come out and we speak. Whoever's saying that's everyone, please highlight who goes out and is able to do big shows and pay dancers. Please, who else is doing that? Please feel free to share.
Jessic.
When? Which show?
Jessic and TXC.
Okay, Jessic and TXC. You know that you haven't worked with just Jessic and TXC. You're not naming people.
And now, how are you doing? How are the little kids doing? I feel like I should pay you a visit. I tell you, since we are towards, are we remaining with 1 month, 2 months to Eid Mubarak and Jagala news of the relationship, eh? But anyways, guys, how are you doing? So we're going for the birthday shout-outs. If you are born today, happiest birthday. How are you doing? Do you have any plans? And if you haven't got someone like to wish you a happiest birthday, let me hope hey, I've given you the blessings, happiest birthday. To you gentlemen, to you baby girl, to you ladies. But anyways, if you're celebrating your birthday today, just get to know you're celebrating your birthday with the one and only REMA Namakula. Oh my God, happiest birthday, REMA Namakula. But what I got to know, like when I went to her IG page, she's just in Paris, enjoying her life. Dr. Amugambye tugendeko tuve, tuve mumfu for Uganda. But anyways, happiest birthday, REMA Namakula. So other people who are celebrating birthday, we do have Mami Shivani. Mami Shivani, happiest birthday. Oh my God. Thank you, God, for keeping up to that amazing age. 50 years, that is a milestone. So happiest birthday, and may God continue to bless you more and more. It's from your daughter, that is Shiva, and from you, Flash. Then Easter, happiest birthday. Happiest birthday. I love you so much, girl, and may you continue to blow up 1,000 candles. And next on the list, we are having Patience. Patience, this is an amazing lady, a wife to VJ Jr. Who doesn't know VJ Jr.? If you're a fan of movies, unless you're uptown, like people like us, VJ Jr. Now, that lady you're seeing on the screen, that is the beautiful wife to VJ Jr. So happiest birthday, Patience. And Lydia, from Alex, your brother Alex wants to wish you a happiest birthday. Or what is that, Kameka? Nay, whatever it is, happiest birthday, darling. And may God continue to bless you in whatever you are doing. And last on the list, we are having the bad girl, KAROLE Kasita. Happiest birthday, Mama Sita. How is King? Manga, she's out. What's your plan? What's your plan? After here, I just went out to go out to vibe with everybody else. But anyways, Mama Sita, KAROLE KASITA, dropped a new amazing video. Actually, when I saw this video, I thought she recorded it from like Nigeria, like South Africa. Oh my, the video, it is just over the moon. It is just classy. It is spiced up. Everything in this video, I feel like it's expensive. So shout out to Mama Sita. She dropped a new video, a new song called Go. Such an amazing tune, and you should try to catch it out from wherever social media pages and also on TikTok. Do some challenges, and you, as you flash from U24, we are going to drop this song. You get to know which new song KAROLE KASITA has released. But anyways, that has been for today. Thank you for watching You Flash. Thank you for being tuned to U24, because, I mean, we are the home of entertainment. Be it movies, new songs, entertainment news. We got it here on U24. My amazing name is Holly Kim, the City Diva, always here to give what has been trending, because I feel like this is my job, you understand? And shout out to the baddest producers, that is producer Tyson, an amazing producer right here in the studio, and not forgetting the baddest out of the baddest, producer Mosh. Producer Mosh, I love you so much, and I would like to shout out some amazing man behind U24. I'm here because of him, that is Mr. Ivan. Let me hope you're also enjoying your day. But anyways, allow me to go and rest. It is a weekend, Friday. I want to go, you know, let me just go and enjoy my day. Dance, you know, wine. Producer takes another number. And I'm going to take a call. So you guys, just enjoy your weekend. And mind you, on Monday, I'm going to be here 5:30 to tell you what has been transpiring during the weekend. So have a nice day. Actually, nice evening. But a lot more is coming on U24.